What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Glitch Fix. Yes, read the title correctly. We are driving Optimus Prime from the Autobots, the leader of the Autobots. I was able to find a custom Peterbilt 389 with an Optimus Prime skin, put it together. Man, she looks pretty. Now, I didn't want to go too crazy on the customizations with this truck because as I was customizing it, it crashed on me. So we left it kind of just the way it comes. I didn't want to do anything wild to it except extended the truck itself. It is a 8x4 long cabin. It's got a sleeper in the back. The truck is, it's weird because the truck is big, but the interior driving cabin is really narrow. As you can see, it's real narrow in the front, but the truck itself is pretty wide because of that sleeper in the back. So let's take a look at the inside so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Take a look in here. It's real tight in here. Here's our companion. She's reading her book. Real tight in here, man. I'm like right up on this girl. No pun intended. But you can see the back has the bed. See, it gets wider back there. It's got a bed, it's got a closet here. It's got some storage space up top. Little microwave there and a little tiny fridge. It's got some windows. I mean, it's a really nice sleeper, but the cabin itself is so just like tight, man. It's tight space in here. So that I find that to be a little weird. You just look around here. It's got the old school gauges. You see the windows there on the door panel itself, on the right door panel. She's reading her New Tuck book, whatever the hell that is. But yeah, you can see up top, it's got plenty of storage. Got a little TV there on the left. Looks like a sunroof, window. Yeah, so the bed's nicely made. It's ready to go. See up top, we've got our CB radio. We've got some controls up here. Again, left this all stock. I didn't want to take a chance with this crashing on us while we were gonna take this next job. So speaking of that, we're gonna be driving from Germany all the way to the UK. This will be the first time I do this on the channel. So it'll be interesting to see how the UK looks, the map for the UK looks on channel, on the game itself. I haven't been able to do that. Hey, what's going on, Boz? Welcome, man. Welcome back. We've got, dude, check this truck out, man. This thing is ridiculous. Pretty awesome, dude. Optimus Prime is in the house today. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn her on. Love the way these American trucks sound, man. The engine sounds good. This thing is nice. Turn on the lights. Typical Optimus Prime fashion. Really nice looking truck. Again, I could have done more to it, but I didn't want to go crazy because I didn't want this thing crashing on me. Man, she looks absolutely amazing. Really happy with the way it turned out. So it's 8 o'clock in the game right now. We are going to end up doing some night driving. We are picking up a double trailer right now. Double trailer, so that should make it a little bit more interesting, a little bit more challenging. Alright, so actually, you know, one thing I forgot to do is check the gearbox, because this is an Eaton Fuller gearbox. And I do have it set to a Volvo right now. Well, actually to a Scania. So let me check that real quick. The options here. See if we can put an Eaton Fuller 18 speed gearbox in here. If we can do that, then we should be in good shape. Yeah, I had it set to 16 speed. So let's see if the mod added the Eaton Fuller. I don't think it did. Oh. Alright, so I'm just going to keep it as 16. And hopefully we can drive this thing. Alright, let's see. So we've got our reverse. Take her all the way up to 8th gear low. We'll see if that's enough. Alright, well, we'll have to see if that's enough to get this thing up to the speed that we needed to get to. First time driving a truck, guys, so if something squirrely happens, it's not my fault. trucks. They sound good out the gate. Let me know if the truck's too loud in the stream, guys. I didn't lower the stream at all. I probably should have. Yeah, I definitely like the gauges. It looks like, well, we're going in reverse. I'll say it looks like not all of them are working, but I was just going in reverse, so we're good. Yeah, let me know if the truck is too loud. I can lower the game volume. Alright, this guy's gonna let us go, I think. Nope, he's not. I like the way that sounds. Got a lot of glare today, so I'm just gonna have to keep it here. Long truck, man. Super long. I didn't get to put any air horns on it. The regular horn is pretty damn loud though. This thing's a beast. Absolute beast. I wonder if they ever do any imports of these trucks over in Europe. I doubt it. We don't see any European trucks over here in the US, so pretty sure pretty expensive to import a truck. It probably doesn't make sense financially to do so. Alright, so there's our double trailer. It's not really a double per se, it's more like a single sized trailer that's been cut in the middle. Not making any sense. God, I've been missing that thing almost every time these days. Pick this thing up and we'll be on our way. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna be cutting across Germany, cutting across Belgium. We're making our way to the United Kingdom, and then we're gonna start exploring the UK. That's the plan, guys. Looks like pretty cool, man. Pretty cool indeed. About 20,000 pounds or so, nothing crazy. But it's gonna be a pretty long ride, about 600 something miles. Actually, no, 900 miles, 896 miles to go. So what's going on, 6969? We're driving Optimus Prime today, man. We are here, buddy. We are here. Let's get this thing on the road, man. There goes the sun. Sunset. upgrade the stock engine of this thing either. It's about 390 horsepower, nothing crazy. Man, she does sound good. Crazy to think that these trucks just sound this way. It's not like there's no open pipes, nothing like that. Of course, it kind of does have open pipes on it if you look at it. Pipes right there. Looks like that the coil from the CB radio is just not dangling. Just static coil. Probably need to adjust how high I'm in this truck, man, because actually the window's not even that big. Definitely not as good as European trucks, man. love the old school cluster gauges on this thing, gauge cluster. Saw the footage for Farming Simulator 19, man. It's looking a lot better than 17, that's for sure. The graphics on it look sick, like the way the foliage moves now when you harvest things, whatever you're harvesting moves, like if you're bending over it, bends back up. I mean, they did so many nice little tweaks, nice little details they focused on. It looks like that game's gonna be great. I actually ordered the Logitech side panel, the button side panel. I ordered that today, just in prep for that game. So I think it's gonna be, well, it's gonna be a lot better using that. I used it on one of my, actually no, I didn't get to stream that. I had bought the whole wheel and side panel setup for my son, and he ended up not liking it, so I just took the button box, put it right here, and I was using that, and it's really good. It's like perfect for that game. So I'm gonna get that just for Farming Simulator 19. That way we're ready to go, and I'll probably use it for 17 while we're waiting for 19. I think 19 is supposed to come out in November, so once November hits, we'll start getting a lot of more Farming Simulator on the channel as well. Miles to go. We've knocked out 100 miles. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's real dark in this cabin though, man. I can't see anything. Probably if I would have put the newer cabin, there'd be some interior lights in here. What's this guy doing in front of me? Going left, going right, going left, going right. touch down the volume just a little bit because it does seem to be running a bit hot. I won't be blowing you guys' ears out. Let's see if that's better. That seems better. Drivers are coming up short in their drives. I've trained everybody to I've set everybody to focus on long distances, and it seems like that's backfiring on me a little bit. So nobody's able to find a long distance job apparently. quite a bit. See that fine or not. It's pretty sunny today. I gotta put some darker curtains in this room to block the light. Let's see where we are on the map here. Looks like we're in Strasbourg right now. We're still in Germany. Cutting across Germany. Let's see, 648 miles to go. Done about 250 miles already. It's gonna be a 900-mile trip, guys. No rain so far, so we're good there. See if it'll let us go through here. Yep, it will. That's easier than having to stop. €6 for that one, man. These tolls are so expensive. Incredible how expensive these tolls are. Female of the team. She's already making moves. So let's see, it's 3:30 a.m. Looks like the sky is starting to lighten up a bit. Go, guys. We're almost the halfway point. Long trip, man. Long trip to get us over to the UK, which I hear has some spectacular places to drive. And that's one of the main reasons why I want to make our way over there. I want to check out this Yorkshire place that supposedly has really steep hills and mountains and stuff. That's what makes that'll make for a very interesting, challenging drive. Going up hills with heavy loads is always a challenging drive. Hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday. Of course, if you're watching this stream, you're probably not. You're probably home with nothing to do. Yeah. I typically don't stream on Saturdays, and yeah, a lot of my typical viewership is not here right now. That's fine. They'll be able to see the video after it's recorded. I may be on this evening again. I'm typically on at about 6 p.m. or so. That's not my typical time to be streaming. But I was home. I figured it'd be nice to. I didn't get to stream yesterday, so I was wanting to play the game regardless. I do want to start playing Farming Simulator here soon, because it's been a while. I haven't played in probably 3 to 4 weeks, so my farm's been abandoned, man. Gotta get back over there. I've only done one stream so far, Farming Simulator on the channel. It's a game that I enjoy quite a bit. It's just such a chill game to play. Kind of, I mean, similar to Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator. Farming Simulator is just a cool game to play. Slow it down. Germany. Majority of this trip will be cutting across Germany, then I believe Belgium is next. Let's see, we're just past Luxembourg. It sounds like it would maybe be in Belgium. fourth of gas through. Fourth of our gas has been utilized, so we're about, what, halfway done with the trip, so it doesn't look like we're gonna have to worry about getting gas on this one. By the low gear on that one. Thunder now. Nasty, nasty day. The European trucks don't have it as often. None of the Scanias I have it. Why is that? Come on, man, speed up. Well, 447 miles completed. We're at the halfway point. tractor right there. Beautiful day for a drive, guys. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We are headed towards United Kingdom. At some point, we'll have to take a ferry ride across the river to get over there. We've got about, what, 400 miles to go. Making pretty good timing. Slow it down a little bit. Beautiful day out here, though, man. Beautiful day. This guy. See at what time, at what point I'm gonna get back on Forza. I do want to mix in some Project Cars 2. I haven't played Project Cars in a while. That runs really good on the SLI setup. Project Cars 2 seems to be pretty optimized for NVIDIA SLI Mode. Runs really well. And of course the motion sim that's like peanut butter and jelly right there. Expect me to go. I can't make that. Man. 53 minutes streaming. Excuse me. 370 miles to go, guys. Man. Made some good headway on this trip. We're in the town of Lille. L-I-L-L-E. Lille? Lille? Pretty sure we're in Belgium at the moment. Wow, this guy's gonna take forever to go, isn't he? Let me just see if I can make this happen. Oh, now he's moving, of course. Let's take a look at the truck while we're here. The Optimus Prime truck. That's pretty cool. From this angle. Looking truck, man. Let's see if we can get in here. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. point, we're gonna have to stop at the ferry, take the ferry over. I would expect that that's gonna be coming up here soon, because we have a bit of ways in United Kingdom to drive as well. Oh, no problem there, boss. No problem, dude. I actually need to eat myself, man. I haven't ate at all. It's already 3 p.m. and I haven't eaten nothing all day. I'm freaking starving right now, man. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Spaghetti and bolognese. Yeah, I had quite a bit of that when I visited Italy last year. Went for 2 weeks backpacking all over Italy. I got my fill of spaghetti bolognese sauce, man. I was like, I don't think I've ate it since then. One of the problems with Italy, I mean, I loved Italy and all, but I just got tired of eating pasta. Everywhere you go, man, it's just pasta, pasta, pasta. You get tired of pasta after a while. Like hoping for like rice or like mashed potatoes or something different, man. And everywhere I went, majority of places served seafood with pasta. So I ate a whole lot of clams and pasta, a lot of that stuff. France, it was the opposite. 2 years ago, we went to Paris, and man, they had like everything you could imagine to eat. But it was damn expensive. Of course, we went to a bunch of really high-end places. I'm sure we could have helped the budget out if we wouldn't have gone to so many nice places, but I figured, I don't know when's the next time I'm going to be in France. So we wanted to really experience everything that France has to offer. But yeah, we dropped some money in France, man. But the food was amazing. Food in France was like next level good. I couldn't believe how good the food was. Big bump there. Bright and sunny now, guys. 10 a.m. I think we're about to hit this ferry here soon. We got 300 miles to go. Right now we're in Belgium. In the game, at least, in Belgium. Split and downshift. In real life, I am in Texas, United States of America. Here goes the ferry, guys. So we made it to port. Take this over to the UK and then bang out the rest of our trip. Where the hell is this thing? This way. It's cool. I didn't do this before. Yeah, it's a pretty big downhill right here. Is it actually? Oh, it looks like a train. Oh, this is cool. This is different. So I'm guessing I'm unloading this giant thing. Wanted to get this, I wanted to get a nice view of this thing going downhill, but we stalled out. All right, it's fine. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm originally from New York, actually. I moved down here about 10 years back. I'm guessing we gotta go in here and we're gonna be loading our trailer. Oh, this is pretty awesome, man. We're gonna load our truck into this train. I didn't even know they did this. This is cool. This is pretty cool. So it's a train that we're taking. Oh, that's cool, man. All right, so. Ah, cool. So, Scooby Crew 2, you're in Texas as well. Awesome. Alright, so we're going to be taking this over. Yeah, this is PC. Yeah, you're not going to get a setup like this on console. So, 35 minutes travel time, $300. Damn, 300 bucks. I'm going to take that and depart from here. Only 35 minutes, though. That's pretty quick. Yeah, it's a pretty big flight, dude. I mean, pretty long flight. About 8 hours, 10 hours going over the Atlantic Ocean. It's definitely, if you're afraid of flying, it's not a trip that you should take. Alright, so what the heck am I supposed to do here? So getting off and going straight and then up that ramp. Okay. This is pretty cool. I actually refused to do it for the longest time. My wife had been wanting to go to Europe forever, probably the last 16 years. All I heard was every single time just hit someone back there. Every single time we talk about vacation, she'd try to convince me to go to France, and I'm like, no, that's a long time to be flying over an ocean. What the hell's wrong with this thing? It's rocking me back a bit. So I was kind of in that same boat as you, boss. It's like, man, I do not want to take that chance, you know? But had to bite the bullet. Now, the first time I went to Europe, I did fly business class. In fact, both times I went to Europe, we flew business class because we had enough airline miles. That's the way to do it. This thing's gonna be challenging right here. Nice. See if we can get enough momentum to make it up this thing. There she goes, there she goes. Ooh, man, we just made it. But yeah, I mean, flying business, man, it's awesome. I don't think you can do a burnout. I've tried, but won't actually see smoke coming out the tires or anything like that. Yeah, basically what I told my wife was the only way I'm gonna do it is if we go in style. Like I don't wanna die in economy. You know, if I'm gonna risk my life, I'm going in business class. I'm gonna have wine in my hand when I die, and you know, it's gonna be worth it. Damn it. So we finally got enough miles to take that trip, and it was awesome. We flew Air France business class. If you've ever Air France economy is amazing, but Air France business class, oh man, you got your own pod, lays out flat. They serve you alcohol the entire trip, food whenever you want. There's like 3 courses, but in between there's snacks. It's like ridiculous. They treat you like a king. I mean, it's so much better than domestic flights, that's for sure. Oh, am I going the right way here? I don't think so. I think I'm going up one way right now. Wrong way violation. Oh, the cop came to give me the ticket. Look at that. That's funny. Oh, that's right. I'm in UK right now. Holy crap. I'm like driving on the wrong side of the road. Stupid American. Oh, man, that's funny. Actually flown, period. Now this is freaky, guys, having to drive on the opposite side of the road. I've actually never had to do this. I've never had to do this before. This is strange. It's a strange experience right now. I forgot that the UK is on the left side. This is gonna be interesting. 244 miles to go on the left side of the road. Wow, that is so weird seeing cars pass on the right. That is so freaking weird. It's like a whole other world out here, man. Oh, she's still reading her book over here. She has not let up, not once. Must be a pretty good book, because she has not looked my way at all. She hasn't looked out the window. She hasn't grabbed something to eat. Man, must be a damn good book. So where you're at right now, Boz, is that you driving the left side or the right side? Forgot what country you said you were in. I'm the one that put her there, so I can't kick her out. Although I would like to slap the book out of her hand. Like, come on, get off that damn book already. Man, you've been on the same page for like 12 hours. You're in Amsterdam. Oh, nice. Always wanted to go to Amsterdam. Red light district, baby. Wife just had to go to Rotterdam on a business trip, and she got to pass by Amsterdam. She said it was kind of weird seeing those women behind the glass and stuff. Kind of felt sorry for them, especially watching the clients that were walking in. It's like these old geezers walking in, not one young dude. Looks like most of that glare is gone now, so we can keep the rig cam on. Yeah, that's what I figured. Your life has got to be pretty crappy for that to be the only alternative for income, man. You know? trying to figure out what's my next trip. I was thinking Japan. I'm actually 39 years old. Scooby Crew. So yeah, I was thinking about going to Japan next. That looks pretty nice. Either Japan or Thailand. That's what I'm thinking about going next year. I've got enough airline miles now to do that. That's the only way I travel now. I wait until I have enough miles and then I go for free. Well, not for free, you gotta pay like the taxes, but the taxes is nothing. Like when I went to Italy, we went business class Italy trip, cost me 700 bucks. If it wouldn't have been for the miles, it would have been $8,000. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I know, right? The cops in this game are ruthless, man. But you know, it's realistic at least, because that's how it is in real life. Bastards have nothing else better to do. Thanks for the subscription there, Scrooby Crew 2. Welcome to the channel, buddy. For some reason, I thought you were already subscribed. Still can't get chat to show up on the stream. I don't know why. I've got it set up. It just doesn't show up. Let's see, we got 185 miles to go, guys. We're driving on the left side of the road. Looking interesting. I don't know if I could do this in real life, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to find myself going up one ways more often than I would like. The biggest problem I have with the UK or Europe in general is your gas prices. Your gas prices are insane. Yeah, actually, everybody thinks I'm like 25. So we're both, yeah, I'm not sure. There's nothing I do especially. Like, I don't drink tomato juice or soup or anything like that. How many miles in this truck? Well, I just got the truck, so it's not showing an accurate counter on the gauge, because this is an old school cluster, but I've driven, what, 500 miles? Well, probably like 600 miles on this trip so far. So that's how much miles the truck has on it. Oh man, you're young, dude. You got your whole life ahead of you. Welcome to the stream, Juan. Yeah, I guess so, man. Must be in the genes. Yeah, I was talking to my boss the other day, and I kept explaining to her how I ran things at a different bank I used to work in. I used to run. I was the infrastructure manager for JP Morgan Chase Bank on Wall Street for a while, and you know, this was like years back, and she keeps looking at me with this weird look. She's like, "I thought you were 25 years old." Oh my God, and all this stuff. I'm like, "No, girl, I got like 25 years experience." I'm not 25. I wish I was 25. You know, that'd be nice. But I do have to start going to the gym, man. Gotta get back in shape. It's one of the bad things about getting old, man. I used to eat whatever the hell I wanted to eat and have like washboard abs. Not anymore. I still like eating whatever I want to eat, but I certainly don't have washboard abs. Much easier to get hurt when the older you get, man. It's ridiculous. It's much easier. The recovery time takes longer, and you can get hurt doing the most mundane things. When I was 15, I used to rollerblade aggressively in the city, New York City. We used to do half pipes. We used to go down the Brooklyn Bridge backwards, going like God knows how fast. all of these different things. I'd fall, bust my ass all over the floor. I mean, all these crazy things, and I would just recover in no time. I used to work out all the time, get super sore, and like the next day I'm like ready to go. You know, now I can't do any of that stuff, man. Oh man. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing the GoPro thing. I actually ordered the head strap. I have a GoPro. I have actually like 3 GoPros. I ordered the head strap thing. It should be coming this week. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna connect it and all that. Make sure the wires don't, the HDMI cable doesn't pop out. We'll give that a try here soon, but I gotta see how it looks, because the quality is also a big deal to me. The camera that I have on recording me right now is actually a cinema camera. It's a 4.6K cinema camera. Even though we're streaming at 1080, I do plan at some point upgrading the stream to 4K. It just takes a whole lot of resources to do that. That is part of my longer term plan for the channel, to get us streaming at 4K, and then you guys will really see how clear this camera is. This camera is ridiculous. But yeah, I'm gonna try the GoPro just because I've been asked to do that several times by different people in the channel, subscribe to the channel. So we'll give it a shot to see how it looks. I certainly can't do it with any of the racing games, because this chair right now, you know, it's not moving a lot. But if you look at my previous stream, look up the drifting stream that I did about a week ago or a few days back, and this chair is bouncing all over the place. So there's no way I could do the GoPro with that setup. I mean, it'd look horrible. I mean, it'd be bouncing all over the place. People probably get nauseous looking at the stream. So it's only going to work for American Truck Simulator and probably Farming Simulator. Once you start doing more farming stuff, but definitely not for any of those like heavy movement type games. But we'll give it a shot and see how it looks. Yeah, I mean the 2080, definitely from a frame standpoint, but resources are going to be more constrained on, first of all, bandwidth. Now I do have 1 gig. I have 1 gig download, 40 meg upload. That 40 meg upload is what's going to be tested if I start streaming in 4K, because I have to pump it up to about, I think, 30 meg a second or so. That's quite a bit. That's like 75% of my total bandwidth, and there's other devices in the house that use bandwidth, so I don't know that I have enough to stream at 4K from a bandwidth standpoint. So I might have to get my bandwidth upgraded even more so. I'm already at a gig down. So I don't know what it's going to take to do that. They're probably going to want a whole lot more money. That's probably what's going to happen. I know I can upgrade right now to 2 gigabit a second, 2 gigabit, and that's down and up, but that'd be like $350 a month. That's ridiculous. So a little too expensive right now to look at that option, but I am going to test to see if I can do it with the 40 meg up that I have right now. So I suspect I might be able to get away with it. And then I have to get a new capture card, one that supports 4K. And that's also going to be expensive. That'll be probably like an $800 purchase just for that capture card. And that'll put most of the processing on that capture card, so my CPUs won't be having to do all the grunt work on getting that stream uploaded, although it still is going to take quite a bit on the CPU overhead. But this is an i7 6-core 8600 or 8700. It's no slouch, so I don't think we'll be bottlenecked by the CPU itself. What's going on, Twisted Eagle? Welcome to the stream, brother. But yeah, once we get to that point, this camera's gonna shine quite a bit, and I may add a few more of those. And maybe I'll use the GoPros for that if I don't do the headband thing, and I'll just kind of put GoPros around the rig and kind of cycle through those as the stream goes on. But yeah, as far as FPS, the 2080 is definitely going to help, hopefully, with that. order for me to get that extra capture card too, I need to get rid of one of these graphics cards. So upgrading to that 2080 Ti is going to free up a PCIe slot on my motherboard. That's going to allow me to do that. So that's also going to help in that regard. Alright guys, we've got 73 miles to go. Holy crap! Damn, right side of the road. Wow, almost went head-on collision with that guy. With another bus. Oh man, that was close. Oh crap! This damn left side of the road thing is killing me, man. I was probably driving on the right side for a while there too. Didn't even realize it. I was seeing things for a second, man. Oh, okay. Look, and she's still reading the book. Hey, wake up, man. We almost got into a head-on collision. What do you think about that? Nothing, huh? Still reading her book. Good grief. Man, that was scary. Alright, man. We'll see you there, Scooby. I'll probably be on later anyway, so if we don't see you now, we'll see you then. Man, this left side of the road thing is trippy, man. It's tripping me out. That little beach there looks pretty nice. Man, this is freaking me out, man. This being on the left side. Man, she hasn't even flinched. They probably should make it so that you know, the model's animated. It'd be a little bit more. She's just like frozen. I guess from a graphical standpoint, taking up resources that are not necessarily required. It'd be nice if it was at least an option, though. We got some dude being pulled over. Quick. Welcome back, bro. Alright, so let's get over to the left. $43 miles to go, guys. Halfway done on our tank. Can't believe we had enough fuel to make this entire trip. It's 900 miles. I don't know how realistic that is. I can just imagine how expensive this gas bill would be. You guys pay so much money for gas out there. Oh, dude, let me pass, alright. probably gonna have some salad or something, man. Like I said, I'm trying to get back in shape here. I gotta lose about 15 pounds. That's the problem I have. I usually gain weight in the summer because we go on vacation and stuff. Who the hell wants to diet on, you know, when you're on vacation? And then I'm usually like at a pretty good weight in the wintertime. So it really needs to be flipped, but it doesn't work out that way because I don't vacation in the winter. So I'm usually pretty, you know, pretty good. It's pretty easy for me to be, you know, strong-willed in the colder months. So yeah, I'm trying to get back on it, man. Violation. I'm going 4 miles over. Wow. Looks like our shipyard's right around the corner. Dude, you get to see me eat. Oh, just went over the curb there. Nah, man. That would have made for a very interesting stream, in my opinion. I like the way that sounds. Let me let off the brake. Oh, left side again. Almost went to the right. I was looking at my rear view and I should have been just looking forward. Nice big yard. Should be easy. Let's park in here. Oh man, I can't believe we finally made it, man. 900 miles. Alright, let's try to put it right there. Not the kind of trailer that kinks in the middle, so it shouldn't be too bad to park this thing. Back there. Okay. Straighten her out. Let's go straight back. There we go. Not too bad. See how we did. That's pretty good parking. These guys can unload the truck without having to move it at all. I think we're good. But thanks guys for joining me on this stream with the Optimus Prime Peterbilt 389. We just drove 900 miles, man. 900 miles in this beast. And, you know, did pretty good. I think we did pretty good. So thanks again, guys, for joining me on this trip. Please like the content if, please like the video if you're enjoying the content. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya, boss. I'm out of here, buddy.